Hello, everyone. My name is Kieta Surratt, and I will be presenting Parenting in Non-Traditional Families by Holden from Chapter 11. Defining non-traditional families. Parenting today extends beyond the traditional two-parent heterosexual married household. Non-traditional families include single parents, same-sex parents, blended families, cohabiting couples, adoptive families, and grandparents raising grandchildren. These families challenge the idea that there is only one normal way to raise children. Research shows that family structure is less important than family functioning, support, and stability. In essence, non-traditional families reflect how society has evolved. The family unit today is defined less by structure and more by the relationships and emotional bonds that hold it together. Holden reminds us that the core of effective parenting lies in consistent care, emotional responsiveness, and the ability to adapt to challenges. What matters most is not who is in the family, but how the family operates together to create a nurturing environment. Social and cultural context. Social norms surrounding marriage, gender, and parenting have shifted dramatically. Women's independence, greater acceptance of LGBTQ identities, and delayed marriage have transformed family life. Despite progress, many non traditional families still experience stigma and discrimination. Cultural context shapes how society defines, supports, and values different family types. The rise of diverse family structures is a reflection of broader cultural evolution. However, even as acceptance grows, societal systems like law, education, and healthcare don't always provide equal support. This tension between progress and prejudice creates unique challenges for parents. Holden's perspective encourages us to look at these families through a social lens, understanding that cultural inclusion is key to supporting all parents equally. Single parents family, one of the most common non traditional family types in the United States. Most are headed by mothers, though the number of single fathers continues to grow. Common challenges: financial strain, time pressure, and role overload. Many single parents display remarkable resilience, independence, and problem solving skills. Children's success is strongly tied to parenting quality, not to the number of parents. Single parent families demonstrate that strength and stability can come from determination and love, not necessarily from a two parent structure. These families often face economic and emotional hurdles, yet many develop deep parent child bonds and creative coping strategies. Holden emphasizes that effective single parents often model perseverance and responsibility qualities that help children become adaptable and emotionally strong adults. Blended and step families. Formed when partners with children from previous relationships create a new household. Early challenges include role confusion, loyalty conflicts, and differences in discipline. Adjustment requires time, patience, and open communication. Positive outcomes emerge when step parents build trust gradually and respect established from family bonds. Blended families show how love and family ties can be rebuilt after change or loss. Although these households face complex emotional dynamics, they also present opportunities for growth, empathy, and cooperation. When parents communicate clearly and prioritize children's sense of security, blended families can develop into deeply connected and emotionally rich environments, proving that family isn't defined by blood alone, but by shared commitment. Same sex parenting. Research consistently finds no developmental differences between children raised by same sex and heterosexual parents. Parenting qualities, warmth, consistency, and responsiveness are the strongest predictors of success. Social stigma and legal inequities remain the biggest challenges for these families. Community support and inclusive policies strengthen family outcomes. Same sex parenting reinforces one of Holden's central messages. Effective parenting is universal. Love, structure, and emotional stability transcend gender or sexual orientation. Despite facing societal bias, these parents often exhibit strong communication skills and intentional parenting styles that promote resilience in their children. Their families embody diversity and the power of unconditional love in shaping positive development. Grandparent and kinship care. Grandparents and relatives increasingly raise children due to parental illness, incarceration, or economic hardship. These caregivers offer stability, cultural continuity, and family identity. Challenges include health issues, financial stress, and limited social support. Emotional closeness and a sense of legacy benefit both the child and the caregiver. Grandparent and kinship caregivers represent a vital safety net within families. They step in during times of crisis, ensuring children remain connected to their roots. Though often unrecognized, these caregivers embody selflessness and resilience, offering both love across generations. Holden highlights that such caregiving reflects the family's adaptability and the enduring importance of intergenerational bonds in nurturing stability. Cohabiting and unmarried parents. Cohabit- Cohabitation has become a common alternative to marriage. These families may experience less legal protection and greater financial instability. Relationship turnover can influence children's emotional security, yet many cohabiting couples demonstrate nurturing and consistent parenting. Cohabiting and unmarried parents challenge the assumption that marriage is necessary for family stability. While they often face economic and legal disadvantages, the emotional dynamics with these households can be strong and positive. When parents share commitment, communication, and consistent caregiving, their children thrive. Holden's view encourages us to focus on the emotional climate of the home rather than its legal form. Adoptive and foster families. Adoption provides permanent, loving homes for children separated from biological parents. Foster care often serves as a temporary yet crucial support system. Challenges may include attachment issues, trauma, and identity exploration. Long term stability and emotional sensitivity are essential to healthy adjustment. Adoptive and foster families exemplify the healing power of intentional parenting. These parents often face unique challenges, but also provide life changing opportunities for children who have experienced loss or instability. With patience, structure, and empathy, they help children rebuild trust and self worth. Holden's analysis celebrates these families as models of compassion and dedication, showing that chosen love can be just as powerful as biological ties. Challenges and strengths across non traditional families. Common challenges: economic hardship, social stigma, and a lack of institutional support. Shared strengths: resilience, adaptability, and diverse role models. Family well being is determined by emotional connection, not conformity. Effective parenting practices transcend social categories and label. Across all forms of non traditional families, resilience is the unifying theme. These parents often face adversity with creativity and courage, crafting new models of what family can look like. Holden's work reinforces that the emotional health of a home depends on warmth, stability, and open communication. Families that cultivate these values, no matter their structure, create the foundation children need to flourish. Rethinking normal families. Today's families are diverse, flexible, and reflective of modern society. Normal no longer means one type of household, it means a supportive one. Social policy and education systems should adapt to reflect this diversity. The essence of parenting lies in creating security, connection, and care. In conclusion, Holden's chapter challenges us to redefine what we consider normal. Families today are more dynamic than ever, built through choice, love, and shared responsibility. What unites them is not structure, but the universal desire to nurture and protect. When we broaden our definition of family, we move closer to an inclusive understanding of parenting, one that honors the many forms love can take.